Statsproblems.com was used to create this tutorial, which can help us calculate a confidence interval. Let's begin by selecting one of the 25 example problems. The question appears in the blue box. Sample mean, x bar, is 109. Sample estimate of the population, standard deviation, S sub x, is 32. Sample size, n, is 25. What is the 95% confidence interval for the population mean? Let's step through the solution by clicking on the Next Step button. In Step 1, we calculate the estimated standard error of the mean. The estimated standard error of the mean, S sub x bar, is equal to the estimated standard deviation of the population scores, S sub x, divided by the square root of the sample size, n. In this example, the estimated standard error of the mean equals 32 divided by the square root of 25, which works out to 32 divided by 5, which works out to 6.4. In Step 2, we calculate the degrees of freedom. Degrees of freedom, df, equals the sample size, n, minus 1. In this example, degrees of freedom equals 25 minus 1, which works out to 24. In Step 3, we find the critical t-value. To find the critical t-value, we use Table 7, Finding Critical T-Values. We click on the confidence interval of 95% with degrees of freedom equals 24, which indicates a critical value of 2.064. We close this window to return to the analysis, which shows the critical value of 2.064 for a 95% confidence interval. In Step 4, we calculate the confidence interval. The lower bound of the confidence interval is x bar minus the t critical value times the estimated standard error of the mean, S sub x bar. The upper bound of the confidence interval is x bar plus the t critical value times the estimated standard error of the mean, S sub x bar. In this example, the lower bound is 109 minus 2.064 times 6.4. The upper bound is 109 plus 2.064 times 6.4. The lower bound works out to 109 minus 13.21, which works out to 95.79. The upper bound works out to 109 plus 13.21, which works out to 122.21. The 95% confidence interval for the population mean is 95.79 is less than mu is less than 122.21. With a sample mean of 109, and a sample estimate of the population standard deviation of 32, and a sample size of 25, the 95% confidence interval is 95.79 is less than mu is less than 122.21. In addition to the 25 example problems, we can work step by step through an unlimited number of new problems using the Generate button. The Edit Data button can help us create problems with customized input. Instructors can use this function to create problems with complete solutions to use on exams, in class, or for homework. For printed output, we can print the question. Or we can print the question with the complete solution. The free website has statistical analyses in all of the most common areas in statistics. Statsproblems.com also has a mobile version so you can access the site from anywhere. For help with statistical concepts, HelpMeWithStats.com is a free website that has more than 70 tutorials, as videos, or as self-paced slideshows. In addition, HelpMeWithStats.com gives you free access to a comprehensive stats textbook with more than 685 review questions. Thanks for watching. If you find these resources valuable, please share Statsproblems.com and HelpMeWithStats.com with your friends and instructors.